Those we've lost. He made suburban characters shine in Fountains of Wayne songs and brought pop rock perfection to the Tom Hanks film, That Thing You Do. Credit: Brian Harkin for the New York Times. This obituary is part of a series about people who died in the coronavirus pandemic. Read about others here. Adam Schlesinger, an acclaimed singer-songwriter for the bands Fountains of Wayne and Ivy, who had an award-winning second career writing songs for film, theater and television, died on Wednesday in Poughkeepsie, NY. He was 52. The cause was complications of the coronavirus, his family said. In Fountains of Wayne, which was started in 1995, Mr. Schlesinger and Chris Collingwood perfected a novelistic form of hummable pop rock in a style derived from the Kinks and from 1970s groups like Big Star and the Cars. They chose northern New Jersey and boroughs outside Manhattan as thematic territory, chronicling the lives of suburban mall shoppers, Generation X slackers and down-market cover bands in songs like Hackensack and Red Dragon Tattoo. Adored by critics, Fountains of Wayne, in which Mr. Schlesinger played bass and Mr. Collingwood played guitar and sang lead vocals, became a cult favorite but had modest record sales. Its most famous moment came in 2003 with Stacy's Mom, a winking novelty track about a teenage boy infatuated with a friend's mother. With a racy video featuring the supermodel Rachel Hunter, the song made it to No. 21 on Billboard's Hot 100 chart. Almost from the start of his career, Mr. Schlesinger found success in other mediums. He wrote the Beatles-esque theme song to That Thing You Do, a 1996 film directed by Tom Hanks about an also-ran 1960s rock band. Like the best Fountains of Wayne songs, That Thing You Do had an instantly catchy melody, a twisting chord progression and plenty of wordplay. The movie brought Mr. Schlesinger nominations for an Academy Award and a Golden Globe. He also won 3 Emmys, including one last year for his songs on the 2010s TV show, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which often threaded campy, Broadway-style numbers into its plot. As a journeyman songwriter, he also wrote jingles for the Maryland State Lottery and Gillette. Mr. Schlesinger received 2 Grammy nominations with Fountains of Wayne, but his sole trophy was for his work with David Javerbaum, another frequent collaborator, on Stephen Colbert's A Colbert Christmas, The Greatest Gift of All, which took Best Comedy Album in 2010. In the theater, Mr. Schlesinger worked with Mr. Javerbaum to write songs for the 2008 Broadway musical Cry Baby, based on John Waters's 1990 film of the same title. That earned them a Tony nomination in 2008, and Mr. Schlesinger and Mr. Javerbaum worked together again in 2015 on the play, An Act of God. Adam Lyons Schlesinger was born in Manhattan on October 31, 1967, and grew up in Montclair, NJ. He studied philosophy at Williams College in Massachusetts, where he met Mr. Collingwood. After graduation, Mr.